But today in Sioux City, it was a celebration fit for a tabletop. That's right, you heard that correctly. KTV's Taylor Deckard explains tonight the story behind third graders at Bryant Elementary who were behind a big design.
It was a different kind of ribbon cutting on Wednesday morning with the Siouxland Chamber of Commerce. In art class, third grade students were excited to showcase their latest project, a paper town.
And what's the name of this town, guys?
Bear. Each student picked what they wanted to add to the town and crafted it themselves.
I built a hotel. I built a jitter shop. I built a cafe. I made a haunted house. A hotel.
It's so fun to see that these kids are learning about the Siouxland community and seeing the town that they built. You can see that they built a Shields and the Expo Center, hotels, other restaurants.
The chamber was invited to help establish the importance of growing a city, answering questions about what a chamber does.
Like when they get to meet new buildings, they cut a ribbon. Introducing something new and having something special all together, opening something new to Sioux City.
Encouraging students to find something they love and pursue it one day.
I like building buildings that has donuts and coffee and stuff.
The green coats are volunteers and the cheerleaders of the community, excited to see the results of a new town.
The Siouxland Chamber wants to invest in the younger generation because we want to retain those children and young professionals eventually someday right here in Siouxland. We want them to stay here. We want them to enjoy Siouxland. We want to share all the great quality of life aspects that we have.
She built it. In Sioux City, Taylor Deckard, KTIV News 4.
Now, the Chamber, by the way, is hosting its first ever Siouxland Workforce Signing Day. That's happening in May, and the goal is to encourage local seniors who are pursuing the workforce environment as well as those who would like to join the military. Details about the upcoming event are in this story right now on our website at ktiv.com.